Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AFIQAH binti AZMAN. Okay, I'm going to present for the subject financial management. So our group members is HAMIRTA, TAMARAI, Linda, HARCHANA, me, ALYA AFIQAH, and also NURSYANIZA. So for the company intro, our group decide to choose for the Sarawak Plantation Berhad and also TDM Berhad as our plantation company. So both company is a business that involved in the oil palm and also coconut industry. Okay, so next, let me explain about Sarawak Plantation Berhad, which is SPB. SPB incorporated in Malaysia on 28 October 1997 as a private limited company under the name of Sarawak Plantation Berhad. So the group is principally engaged in the cultivation and processing of oil palm into crude palm oil and palm kernel. Other businesses include seed production, cattle integration, provision of laboratory and management service as a property investment. Okay, next is TDM Berhad. TDM Plantation Berhad is leading producer of palm oil with its primary operation center in Terengganu, Malaysia. This company incorporated in Malaysia on 1st December 1965. So TDM Berhad is one of prominent players in the oil palm and healthcare sector following its success in reformation. Okay, let's move to the current ratio analysis. Okay, Sarawak Plantation Berhad currently ratio marginally decreased in 2022, whereas TDM Berhad increased from 2020 to 2021. This due to the fact that whereas Sarawak Plantation Berhad has issue with inventory management. Okay, so for the TDM Berhad does not have this issue, and both business have good current ratio that are more than 1. So if you can see that current ratio Sarawak Plantation Berhad. This is the table that be given. So for the Sarawak Plantation Berhad, current ratio increased from 6.56 in 2019 to 9.99 in 2020, but dropped to 5.05 in 2021 due to increased cash investment made by the company's owner between 2019 and 2022. Sarawak Plantation Berhad current ratio increase, demonstrating the company ability to pay its creditor for current obligation. The current ratio decreased from 2020 to 2021 as a result of owners investing less money in the business. Okay, for the current ratio for the TDM Berhad, so if you can see the table below, TDM Berhad current ratio has increased significantly from 1.65 in 2019 to 2.15 in 2020, and then continues to rise to 2.76 in 2021. So TDM Berhad is able to pay its creditor existing obligation. The company capacity to meet its short-term obligation on time was indicated by an increased ratio that was more than 1. So for the conclusion, although Sarawak Plantation Berhad current ratio is decreased, but in 2021, it is still outperformed TDM Berhad in terms of current ratio due to Sarawak Plantation Berhad larger ratio. Okay, if you can see from the table below, is the differentiate from both company, is the TDM Berhad and also SPB. It stand for Sarawak Plantation Berhad. So in 2019, TDM got 1.65 and SPB got 6.56. In 2020, TDM got 2.15 and SPB got 9.99. And the last one is 2021. TDM got 2.76 and Sarawak Plantation Berhad got 5.05.
Okay, moving forward, we're going to talk about the vertical analysis and horizontal analysis. In order to get both analyses, we have to analyze both companies' financial statement and compare the ratios year by year. And this includes many elements, which is total asset turnover, gross profit margin, operating profit margin, net profit margin, and return on assets, and so on. So the reason we have to complete all the elements is to identify the company's problem and give suggestions to make their companies improve by the year. After analyzing Sarawak Plantation Berhad, there are suggestions has been made. For example, the total number of ordinary shares purchased by the company should not be exceed 10% of the issued and paid up share capital of the company at any time. Also, based on the audited financial statements, the plantation expansion has outpaced the supply of competent and experienced manager. This because there is little time for the most assistants to develop well before they are made to be managers.
Okay, now I'm going to present my part, which is TDM Berhad. TDM Berhad's recommendation. More businesses have their own ideas for expanding their product lines. Investigation and development for businesses to make breakthrough, R&D funding needs to increase. Innovations have increased output. Examples for research initiatives include devising methods for cutting bunches more quickly and easily, hence requiring less effort and expertise. Afterward, harvesting expenses can be minimized. There may be a way to contain the ripe bunches on the trees so that when the bunches fall, the loosest fruits do not scatter. Okay, now let's go to my last part, which is conclusion. Based on both companies' liquidity ratios, activity ratios, leverage ratios, and profitability ratios, we compare Sarawak Plantation Berhad and TDM Berhad's performance from 2019 to 2021 in a vertical analysis. Sarawak Plantation Berhad and TDM Berhad utilize several businesses improvement tactics. In conclusion, I frequently urge plantation enterprises to responsibly invest on their profits in the long-term expansion of their operations. They should make investments today to prepare for the future and make money even when prices are low. That's all from me. Thank you.